Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to today, Tuesday, April 5, 5th of April, 9 a.m. sharp, New York time, less than 30 minutes for the market to open and getting ready for a new day. So, hope to find you all well. And let's look into those charts. Starting with this morning, starting with the market features we are watching right now, NASDAQ. NASDAQ that is down 0.38%, almost 0.4%. And it's underperforming this morning. So what I want to see, and looking for the daily chart that you have in front of you, what we had 3 weeks ago, we started a big bull run. Okay, we break out here. We have been riding above the 8 and 21 day moving average, some fadings one day and resume back up. But last week we had a pause. A pause is exactly where it should. Okay, exactly where it should on the supply zone. We pull back. On Friday, we retested the 8-day moving average, and yesterday we bounced. So keeping the bull case on NASDAQ pretty much intact. What is the concern right now is that we are printing a lower high, okay? So NASDAQ right now, it's printing a lower high versus last week highs. So what I want to see if this relative weakness early in the morning on NASDAQ is going to play out and we go for a fade or not, okay? So we have room for a fade. We have room to give 50%, and that will be my limit, 50% from yesterday bounce, okay? If we pull back and if we fade more than 50% from yesterday bounce, then things start getting a little more tricky. We have the 8-day moving average, and if we break down below the 8-day moving average, okay, then things can go ugly. We can go back below Friday lows. It will be my second support, and below that we have the 21-day moving average as my last support. When I'll be extremely bearish on NASDAQ, I will be extremely bearish if it goes and breaks down below the 21-day moving average for a retest on the breakout area as a possible support. But once again, I need to see it. Where I'm going to see it? I'm going to see it for the leaders. What are the leaders? We have been seeing amazing relative strength, for example, on Apple. Apple yesterday, big move, bounced from the 8-day moving average perfectly, 174, and closed at TIs 178, and right now trading at 178. I want to see if 178 is going to hold or not. If it holds 178, I'll be looking for a possible red to green move. We have last week highs 179.61 as the next level, and if we break out above that level, we have all-time highs not that far at 182.94 as the possible next level to watch. But I want to see it. That's one of the possible scenarios. The second scenario is if we go on Apple for something similar that we are seeing right now on NASDAQ. If we print a lower if we print a lower high, that will be a little bit more bearish on the short term. But even though I keep the bull case on Apple while we are above 174, okay? So Apple for now, bullish while above 174, it will be my line in the sand. As a possible support, you should consider 177 yesterday, okay? Yesterday they held very well 177. If it breaks down below 177, we have 1747. That's the 8-day moving average, and below that I'll be bearish, looking for Friday lows and for 170, the 21-day moving average as a possible next support to watch. But let's look for more, because it's not only one stock. What else do we have? We have the semis. Semis yesterday, they bounced a bit, printed the AMV, printed an inside day. From last week, it was very beautiful, the reversal sell. We got puts 121 here. Okay, I trade, but only intraday, closed way too soon. Gave nice cash flow on Wednesday last week, but on Thursday and Friday, big move all the way into 106. Those puts 121 got deep in the money, but we cannot predict the future. Now what? Now we found some buyers at 106, 107. That's the support line. If we bounce, we need above 111. Right now at 109, we need above 111 to try to go into the next level all the way into 114, where I'll be more bullish on AMD. If it goes and stays above 114, we have 116. This gap to starts filling at 118.5. That's the gap to fill, but we need to see it. Bear case, I believe that we can spend some time here consolidation. Bear case needs below 106 Friday lows, and the target should be around $99,100. So also to keep on watch. I'll be watching also Microsoft. Microsoft very strong. Okay, we played Microsoft last week. Yesterday I did not play Microsoft. Big explosive move out of the gate, following the a kind of inverted head and shoulder here on Friday. Big move, closing at the highs 315. I want to see 315 is a big level. Okay, and I want to see if it's able to break and stay above 315. If yes, the next level is at 320. But if we stall here, okay, and not able to go and stay above 315, what I'll be looking half of the move from yesterday, 312, the first support, below that 309, 310, yesterday lows, and also the 8-day moving average, my line in the sand on Microsoft. What else I'll be looking? I'll be looking for Boeing. Why? Boeing, yesterday we started with puts early out of the gate. First thing in the morning on this candle here, we played some puts on Boeing. It worked very well out of the gate. Get in, got out, and in the middle of the session we flip into calls, and those calls gave very nice cash flow. I closed during lunchtime, and it worked very well. Now I want to see if it's able to give some continuation. Right now at 190, I want to see if 190 is going to hold. That's the 8-day moving average. Needs to hold and go from red to green continuation. Needs above 192. Above 192, the next logical level, 195, all the way into 195, 197. That's the big supply zone. When I'll be bearish on Boeing, if it breaks and stays below yesterday lows. First, needs below 190, that's the 8-day moving average. If it breaks down, we have yesterday lows, okay? Yesterday they double bottom intraday and bounced. We have 190 first support line, below that we have 187, that's yesterday double bottom, and we will evaluate from there. I'll be looking also for other name. I have other name to the watch list is Datadog. Seems that's showing some, at least trying to go back into 160. The range is getting tight. It has been stalling, okay, all the way below 160, okay. I want to see if it's able to get some buying above 160, and that can trigger a move $5 up, and if extends $10 up all the way into the 170. But I'll keep it on my watch. I have this name to the watch list, seeing if it is able to get some inflows or not. Facebook, amazing the strength on Facebook. I'm not chasing this one, honestly. Maybe I'm making a mistake here. It's bullish, yes, it's bullish because it recovered here the 8-day moving average, gap and go, 1, 2, 3 days, push above the 8 and 21-day moving average, and has been riding above that. So on the move up, if you are long, you should be trimming gains, in my opinion, not heading to the longs. Above 235, we have the next level 240. If extends some more, we have the gap at 248, okay? Starts entering into the gap 248, but no, I'm not expecting this gap all the way into 316 to fill anytime soon. So keeping on watch for now. IWM, it will be also a focus. Why? Yesterday we played some shorts on IWM, very nice early in the morning, and it showed at the end of the day some attempt to go higher, but we need to see it. Right now is showing some relative strength. So right now we have NASDAQ showing some relative weakness, but we have some relative strength on IWM. I want to see if small caps are able to go and break above what will be my breakout point above 209 for a move into 210, okay, 210 to 12, that will be my biggest supply zone. If not able, what are my supports? My first support, right now the stock at around 2079. If it break down, we have 206.89. That's the 8-day moving average. Below that, we have yesterday lows 205, and I'll be a little more bearish if it break down below 205. We have 2047, and below that, watch out for a possible move into $200. But I need to see it. JP Morgan yesterday, it was highlighted last week. For those that are following also on Twitter, I gave the breakdown on Twitter last week, and it worked very well. I said gap to fill at 133.5. It filled the gap yesterday and bounced. After filling the gap, very nice bounce. Okay, so early in the morning, you see this sharp move down to fill the gap. From there it reversed and squeezed back up. I want to see if financials are able to get some bid, but the bull case needs above, in my opinion, back above 140. So yeah, we can have here an oversold bounce, but I will only be bullish if JP Morgan goes above 140 for a move into 143. Otherwise, I'll be looking for an oversold bounce. Resistance yesterday lows 137. Above that we have 137.9, 139. That's the last supply zone in my opinion. Other name that I had to the watch list was Lucid. Lucid yesterday printed an inside day. Okay, it's below the 8 and 21 day moving average, yeah, but printed an inside day. What I'll be looking, if Lucid is able to go above 25.5, okay, right now at 25.2. If Lucid is able to go above 25.5, I'll be looking here for a possible squeeze all the way into 27. That's the bull case. But if it breaks down below yesterday lows, below 24.6, watch out, look for a move below Friday lows and can go all the way into 22. So right now the range is getting tight. I have watch list on Lucid to see if it's able to get some momentum or not. NVDA, it will be a focus. Why? Yesterday printed a kind of a small, not completely inside day, but the range is getting very, very tight. What I want to see, bulls needs above 277, okay? Needs above 276, 277 to try to go back into 280, all the way into 285 to 90. But bears needs to push price below, right now at 272, needs to push price below 270. Below 270, I'll be looking for a move all the way into 266, 265, and below that we have 262 from Friday and 261, that's the 21-day moving average. What I'll be looking more, of course, I'll be looking for the cubes. We are seeing relative weakness this morning on NASDAQ. I want to see if the cubes are able to push above yesterday highs. Right now at 368, I want to see if 368 holds and if it's able to go back above 370. But on the way up, I'll be looking here, big wall between 370, 372. That's a big supply zone. Let's see if it goes from red to green, if it extends, but there I'll be looking for some possible fading. If it break out and stay above 372, then we can go into 375. That's the next big level. That's one of the things, but we are seeing right now that NASDAQ is printing a lower high. So other possible scenario is if cubes are not able to push above 370, prints a lower high, and from there what will be my support? First support 367, second support all the way into 365, and I'll be bearish if it breaks and stays below 365. We have 362, and below that, watch out, can hold over. We have Friday lows 358, and 355 is the next biggest support on the cubes. So something to keep on watch. Roadblocks also keeping here the range between $45 and $53. Yesterday, nice move. Right now at 49.7. I want to see if it's able to hold, okay, hold 49.7, and if it's able to break above 51. Above 51, we have biggest supply zone 53 and very bullish above 53 all the way into the 60s, but we need to see it. Otherwise, the range is getting tight, okay, so you play the range until it breaks. Bears needs below 45, bulls needs above 53, otherwise you keep playing the range. SPY, also a focus. Why? Exactly the same thing that I explained you also on NASDAQ and on the cubes. It breakout 3 weeks ago, has been riding above the 8 and 21-day moving average. Last week, it finally made a 3-day pullback. It stopped exactly where it should. The 8-day moving average bounced from 449, and yesterday it bounced from the 8-day moving average. What I want to see, bull case continuation, for sure we need to make a move above 462. Otherwise, we can print a lower high, and from there we can hold over. So what I'll be looking right now at 455.9. I want to see if it's able to go from red to green above 457. If yes, next level 460. Yes, last week high is 462, and the last level 465 in my opinion. But if we are stalling here above 460, lower high, and from there you have 455, you have 453, and I'll be bearish below yesterday lows at 452. Okay, below 452 I'll be bearish on the SPY, looking for a move below Friday lows, and with the next level 21-day moving average 446. So those are the levels. Tesla yesterday, big huge move. It stalled exactly where it should. 1150, okay. Why 1150? If you look for your option chain, you see the levels on the biggest open interest. So you look for the call side and you see a big level 1150. So it a breakout, and it hit 1149.91, just a little bit below the level 1150. What is the next level? Next level, if it break out, right now at 1140, I want to see if it's able to hold 1140, and going from red to green above 1150, it can extend all the way. You look for your option chain, the next level 1200, but needs to go and stay above 1150. Otherwise, if it stalls and not able to go above 1150, what I'll be looking below 1140, it can pull back a little bit, give half of the move from yesterday, but I keep the bull case on Tesla while above 1100. I will only be bearish on Tesla if it breaks down below 1100, and we have 1070, that's the 8-day moving average. We have a gap to fill at 1026, but we need to see it if it goes or not. Other name that I had to the watch list, it's UPST. Why? The range is getting very, very tight here on UPST, okay? The range is getting tight, so it can give a move one way or the other. I'll be looking, bulls needs above 125, bears needs below 105, so the range is getting tight here, guys. So I had the stock to the watch list, waiting for a possible move one way or the other. So these are pretty much the names that I have on the watch list. Let's go back into NASDAQ. The biggest concern right now is that NASDAQ is printing, okay, is printing here a lower high. So my resistance for the day will be today pre-market highs. Bulls needs to push above, okay, needs to push above the pre-market highs and resume going above last week highs. Otherwise, if that does not happen, if we do not go from red to green on NASDAQ, and if we not go above last week highs, then we can fade some more. Gave you the levels, we have the 8-day moving average. I'll be extremely bearish if the market gives back all yesterday move and goes below yesterday lows, then I'll be extremely bearish. But let's wait to see how the market open. We cannot predict the future. No one can. I cannot predict the future. No one really can. But we trade based on price, create scenarios, if then else. That's what we do, traders that trade for a living. We create scenarios. If this happen, I will do this. If that happen, I will do that. That's exactly what I've been doing. That's the way that I've been trading, trying to find ways to generate cash flow. Pretty much yesterday we played puts early in the morning on Boeing, and we played calls some minutes later, 1 hour later. So yeah, we as traders need to adapt and look for ways to generate cash flow on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, and that's what I suggest you also to do. Okay. With this said, thank you all for watching. I'm doing this from Monday to Friday. Please give me a like and also subscribe to the channel so you can get the notifications on new content. I'm going to release new content that I believe you are going to, I hope that you enjoy, to help on your trading. My goal for this year is trying to help the traders the best way I can. So getting more active, providing more content, and I hope that you enjoy it and you like. So please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, it's free, and stay tuned for tomorrow 9 a.m. sharp, early in the morning with the morning briefing and getting ready for the day. So thank you all, wish you all a great trading, stay safe, see you tomorrow 9 a.m. sharp. Bye bye everyone.